Hey guys, what's up? It's John from Side Hustle Experiment, and today I'm going to talk to you about one of the most important things you could do in your reselling business and life. And it's super simple. It's do what works. So, as you know, you could go on Instagram, you could go on YouTube, you can, any social media. TikTok is now the thing, and you see people doing all sorts of stuff: online arbitrage, retail arbitrage, wholesale, books, people just sell on eBay, people sell on Poshmark, people sell all over the place. And this has really set me back a little bit. I've been one to, if I had just focused solely on books, mainly Amazon FBA, and selling books on eBay, I'd be much further along right now. I always had in my head, like maybe online arbitrage is easier, or maybe wholesale is easier, maybe it's better for the future. But all that happened is I wasted a bunch of time. If I just would have went all in on books, I would have quit my job sooner, most likely. Maybe I would have got a warehouse sooner. I don't know. I am, like I said, I think in my last video, like, I love the warehouse I have now, so I am not complaining at all. But you have to do what works for you. So a lot of the times you'll see people on Instagram say, oh, this is the best way to do this, or this is the best way to do that. Book selling sucks. Wholesale is the way to go. You online arbitrage, we have a lead list that's making people 20K, all this stuff. And it's like so catchy and eye-catching, and you're like, oh man, like, I'm doing it wrong. Like, I'd have to sell so many books to do that. But like, it's kind of all BS, because yeah, that $20,000 that they made, they could have spent $15,000 in goods. So it doesn't matter. But you have to do what works for you. Right now, what works for me is basically getting to the warehouse around 6 in the morning. I will, kind of map out the day, most likely scan books, get as many done as I can, get stuff to the lister. If it's an eBay day, it's setting up eBay listings, doing some research, and usually leaving at about 5:36, having dinner with my girlfriend, and then we kind of, after dinner, we'll maybe watch a show on Netflix, or if something's on TV, and during that I will, do some computer work or whatever, and then the day starts again. I would like to add like working out into that, which I have to do. We recently just got a Peloton, so I have to start doing that. I've done about, 3 rides, but not enough. So the plan would be probably to wake up earlier, get in a 20-minute workout, and go from there. But on the business side, what works is selling books on Amazon, selling books on eBay, having certain buyers for duds. That's working out really well, and that's what works. It's not, a lot of, in the bookseller, a lot of people are doing merchant fulfilled now. I don't want to do that as of right now. I mean, maybe I will change my mind, but for right now, that's not something I want to do. So I'm not doing it. And I'm not going to let it take up mental space in my head. Oh, I should be doing this because this person's doing that, or this person's doing that. And on the flip side of that, I think you have to have confidence in yourself. This is something I've lacked until I really started networking with people and talking to people, where you think someone much further along than you has it all figured out. There have been people who sell 2 or 3 times more than I sell, and we'll get on a call and we're just talking and be like, oh yeah, this is how I found a dud buyer for DVDs and CDs. And they're like, what? You could do that? Really? We've just been, recycling them, or we've just been giving them away. So you just never know. Like, so don't be like, oh, like everyone just gets stuff picked up or everyone just gets picked up recycled. And like, that's the other thing. Do what works until it doesn't. So maybe at some point in time, like eBay's not going to work for me. Like it gets too big. I get too many Gaylords. And it just makes more sense to focus on Amazon. I don't think that's going to happen because for me right now, it's pretty lucrative. I actually just posted today a video, which I'll link up, about how I research books for eBay and kind of my process. And I also posted on Instagram at Side Hustle Experiment. Basically last year I did $17,000 in profit on eBay. I mean, yes, that took a bunch of time to do, but that is crazy. That is money in my pocket. That is after all fees. It does not include tax I have to pay, but that's crazy. That $17,000 would be going to the dud bot, and that's stuff that I didn't buy. They were just in Gaylords, whether mostly books, but you know, some DVDs, CDs, I don't know, some random stuff that pops in there. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, like if I doubled the amount of Gaylords I got, would my eBay sales double? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, and that's the other thing, like I could hire people. So yeah, that's the basic point of today. Do what works for your business, be confident. And I think if it doesn't work, then start to ask other people. I am so sick of seeing questions like, and I get them all the time and I'm always like happy to help, but it's like, oh, should I quit my job? It's like, I have no idea. Like, I don't know what your situation is, or should I do this? Or I see you do this, should I do this? Like, I have no idea. Like, if you ask me, should I sell on eBay too? I'd be like, I don't know. Do you have space to store stuff? Do you have time to look stuff up? Like, what's your situation? I know someone who is selling stuff on eBay and other marketplaces and making like $1 on it. Like, I don't think that's a good idea, but whatever. If that works for them, that's great. But if that works for them, like that's what works for them. So that's the point today. Do what works. Let me know what works for you in the comments. I want to know, like, what are you doing that works that maybe other people aren't doing, or what's one thing that you started doing that is working out really well? Or even, you could even share something that was working and now no longer works for you. So that's what I got for today. And do what works. Have a great day, guys.